What's going on, y'all? It's TKJ. Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate y'all for stopping by, man. Today I'm doing a realistic rebuild of the Charlotte Hornets, where the goal is to win a championship within the first 3 seasons. And if I can't do it during that time, then the video won't end until eventually I do. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't. 80% of y'all watching these videos are not subscribed. So if y'all can hit that button, it really mean a lot to me, man, as I continue to try to grow this channel. But without any further ado, it's time to get into this video.
Let's get it.
All right, guys, so we're here in Start Today mode, where the Charlotte Hornets are one of the worst teams in the league, 26-53 on the season. Let's go ahead and take a very quick look at the standings here. Got to go all the way down. Second to last in the Eastern Conference, and I believe the 4th worst record in the league. Yeah, 4th worst record, man. So this is definitely the year to be bad, without a doubt. There's Victor Wembanyama, there's Scoot Henderson, there's Brandon Miller. There's a lot of really good players in this upcoming draft class, and that is the hope for the Charlotte Hornets, that they'll be able to get one of those guys. Because people forget that just last season, this is the team that was in the play-in. Now, they've had some setbacks. They've had LaMelo Ball, who's been hurt for a good portion of the season, and they've also had Miles Bridges, who's dealing with, you guys know. But yeah, so they've had some setbacks, some injuries, but I do think that if they're able to get a good pick, maybe Victor Wembanyama, knock on wood, then they could be in a really good position moving forward. Gordon Hayward is jacked, man. That's sorry, that just distracted me right there. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a very quick look at the rotation. So the main player is LaMelo Ball, without a doubt. 21 years old, 6'7" point guard, great size, number 3 overall in the 2020 draft. Like we said, dealt with some injuries this season, but was having a pretty good year other than that. I mean, 23 points per game, 8 assists, 6 rebounds. Didn't shoot the ball efficiently, but the hope is that once we start to compete for something around here in Charlotte, that eventually he'll be working on his shot selection, you know, playing within the team a little bit better. But still, a good 3-point shooter. That's definitely nice to see. Then we got Terry Rozier. This is somebody who is a walking bucket, man. 21 points per game, 5 assists, shooting that ball. Not great from deep this season, which is actually surprising, and just not great overall. But still, though, there's definitely a lot of value here in Terry Rozier. I think there's a lot of teams that would love to trade for him. As we go ahead and take a look at his contract over here, it's nothing too crazy. I mean, 21.5 is pretty big. But yeah, I think there definitely would be some teams that are looking to win now and would be very interested in Terry Rozier because of his scoring ability. So that's something to consider for sure, as we'll definitely be moving on from him, getting whatever sort of assets we can in return. Then we got Gordon Hayward, another guy who maybe some teams might have some interest in. The contract is not great, but we are going to start this rebuild next season because we are past the trade deadline. Obviously, there's only like 3 games left in the season, so this year doesn't count. It'll start next year, and once we get to next season, he will be on an expiring deal. So maybe some teams will be a little bit more willing to trade for him. He is going to be 34 years old by then, probably like a 78, 77 overall. We'll see, man. I'm not expecting a whole lot back from Gordon Hayward, but we definitely don't need him here in Charlotte. So whatever we can get would be good. Then we got PJ Washington. This is somebody who has been playing pretty well this season. Yeah, career high, man. 16 points per game, about league average from deep, and just recently had a career day in terms of scoring over here. Let's go ahead and check that out. Yeah, 43 points against the Oklahoma City Thunder. I was actually at that game because I live in Oklahoma City. So yeah, man, I like me some PJ Washington. He's a bit undersized in the front court at 6'7", but is able to space the floor pretty well. He's mobile for sure. And the question is just how much he's going to ask for in free agency, man, because this is the last year of his deal. So I would love to bring him back and have him be a part of the future. But if he's asking for too much, man, then I don't know. That might be tough. We'll definitely find out what happens there. Mark Williams, this is somebody who I definitely think is a part of the future. 21 years old on a great deal, obviously, because it's just his rookie deal. And yeah, has been playing really well as of late. Here's a look at his per 36, averaging a double-double. And speaking of playing well as of late, post All-Star break, man, 11 points per game, 10 rebounds. We round up around here, a double-double, shooting that thing really well, 61.5%. Obviously, doesn't space the floor at all, but it's just a force down low, man. We also have Kelly Oubre. This is somebody who's been having a pretty good season as well, as we take a look at this. And it's not hard to see why a team would want him, man. 20 points per game, 5 rebounds, not shooting the ball crazy efficiently, but he's still somebody who's able to put the ball to the hoop and give you some good scoring punch off the bench. So we'll see what we can get for Kelly Oubre as we go and take a look at his contract. We are going to have to re-sign him and then flip him. I'm not going to let him walk away for nothing, man. I'm not letting anybody here leave this team without me getting something back. Cue the Denzel Washington clip.
I'm leaving here with something.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, man, that's one person that we're definitely looking to move on from as well. Then we got Nick Richards. This is somebody who's actually older than I thought, 25 years old, out of Kentucky. Also on an expiring deal. We are going to bring him back. I don't know how much he's going to ask for. But man, if he was just a little bit younger, man, because he's really starting to come on strong this season. It was mostly the beginning of the year. He's kind of cooled off, but still, I do think he has some potential. 8 points per game, 6 rebounds per 36 is looking really nice. He's blocking the ball really well. If we didn't have Mark Williams, I'd be a lot higher on Nick Richards, but because we do have Mark, if we were to lose Richards, then I guess it wouldn't be the worst thing. We'll see. Then we also have Cody Martin, who has not been shooting the ball well this season, man. 21.4% from deep is atrocious. Actually hasn't really been good throughout his career. Last season was an exception, and you were hoping it would continue, but it did not. So I'm not really including Cody Martin in my future plans. Dennis Smith Jr., if he can develop into a nice floor general off the bench for us, then that would be great. Obviously, he came into the league with a lot of potential, 9th overall in 2017, and just hasn't been able to meet those expectations. Still, though, I think he's a solid player, doesn't shoot the ball well from deep at all. But yeah, if he can be that guy off the bench for us to just facilitate the second unit, like I said, then we'll keep him. But if not, then it is what it is, man. Then we got some more guys here. Spima Kyluk, who I'm not really too keen on keeping, whether we keep him or not. It's totally fine by me. We got Kai Jones, Texas guy, hook him. You guys know I graduated from UT, so I like me some Kai Jones, 22 years old. But actually, in reality, there's not a whole lot to expect from him either. James Bouknight, I'm kind of already off the bandwagon, man. I liked him when he was at UConn. Shout out to them, just winning a championship. Actually, yesterday as I'm recording this, Tuesday afternoon. But yeah, just hasn't been able to hit the ground running here in Charlotte, which is really surprising because this is the perfect situation for him. Where you're on a team that's bad and just needs guys to contribute, and yet he's still not able to carve out a role, so I'm not too high on James Bouknight. We also have Bryce McGowan. This is another young guy, 20 years old. We just have a lot of young guys. JT Thor as well, who's had some decent games as of late. Had a couple double-digit performances, an 8-point game, a 9-point game, a couple of them. So maybe there's something here with JT Thor, but if not, then it is what it is, man. So that is a look at the team. Let's go ahead and take a very quick look at our 3-year game plan once again, starting this next season. For the first year, man, I just want to trade the buying teams. I am limiting myself to 3 trades per season, 2 trades per offseason, trying to keep it realistic. And that's essentially the goal, is just sell, sell, sell. Guys like Kelly Oubre, guys like Terry Rozier, guys like Gordon Hayward. We're going to try to move on from as many of them as we can and just get whatever we can get back, essentially. Then for season number 2, I want to try to find some diamonds in the rough. Maybe look around, see some guys who had potential coming into the league, some high draft picks, but maybe just need a change in scenery, and maybe that could be Charlotte, where we're going to give them every single opportunity to thrive without a doubt. And then for season number 3, it's the same as always. If we're competitive, we're going to buy. If not, we're just going to trust the process, man. I am totally prepared for this to be a rebuild that takes more than 3 seasons. We haven't had one of those in a while, but this could definitely be one of them. So we'll see how that goes, man. But that is a look at the 3-year game plan. Let's not waste any more time. Let's simulate the rest of this regular season and just see how it plays out. So Nikola Jokic wins MVP, Paolo Banchero Rookie of the Year. I don't expect any of this to concern us here, and it doesn't look like it will. That's totally fine. We're not going to have anything else here either. Maybe if LaMelo was healthy the whole year, but obviously he wasn't, so no All-NBA selections. What about defensive teams? Is there anything here? Nope, didn't think so. Maybe All-Rookie for Mark Williams? Question mark. Yeah, I didn't think so either. I was kind of hoping, but he did come on a little bit late in the season, so it is what it is, man. As you can see here, we are obviously not in the playoffs, but where do we finish though? Let's go ahead and find that out real quick. So we ended up being 26-56, which is still good for the 4th worst team in the league. The bottom 3 teams each get a 14% chance of the top pick. I'm pretty sure at number 4 we get 12.5% is what it is. So yeah, man, fingers crossed that ends up being the winning ticket to the lottery. Where, like I said though, if we can even just get like a top 3, honestly top 5 pick, then that's still a W. But obviously I would love to get like Victor Wembanyama, Scoot Henderson. So let's go ahead and take a look at the stats here, even though we really just showed them to you guys just like 3 games ago. So if you guys want to pause it, make sure to go ahead and do that. But these are our final stats for the season. Let's go ahead and just simulate this entire playoffs. I don't really care about any of this here. I just want to see if we're going to win that lottery or at least get a good pick, man. That would be a fantastic start to this rebuild, as it is the Clippers and the Cavs, and the Clippers sweep them, man. Shout out to him. Paul George, Finals MVP. Alrighty, let's go ahead and move on to the offseason now. Do we have anybody notable retiring? Not really a whole lot here. It's usually just like LeBron or Chris Paul that I keep an eye out for, but they're not here. So let's come over here to the moment of truth, man. The draft lottery. What's it going to look like? Let's go ahead and see. We should have the 4th best odds here. It says it's going to San Antonio, but it's heavily protected. So 12.5% chance, just like I said. Let's go ahead and take this pick by pick, man. Alrighty guys, we're here in the top 5. This pick is supposed to go to us and it doesn't. Let's go, man. We are in the top 4. If I can get top 3, I would be very happy, and we will. Let's go. Okay, Brandon Miller, Scoot Henderson, Victor Wembanyama, those are the options, and we are getting a top 2 pick, man. Come on, give us Victor Wembanyama. It's supposed to go to the Rockets, and it goes to the Spurs. We have the top pick in the draft, man. Let's go. Victor Wembanyama, man. I am ecstatic right now. Let's not waste any time. Let's go straight to this draft where you already know who's going to get picked first. Victor! Let's go. Victor Wembanyama, welcome to the team. So Victor Wembanyama is an 83 overall, 19 years old, man. It's a beautiful side. I could cry right now. 7'4" center. Actually, power forward is what they're saying. He's that versatile. Man, that's crazy. As here's a quick look at the rest of this draft in case people are interested. Make sure to pause it. But yeah, man, all I care about is that number 1 pick where we have Victor Wembanyama on the squad. I don't want any of these second round guys. No disrespect. Just give me Wemby, man. All right, so let's come over here to team/player options. LaMelo Ball, James Bouknight, Kai Jones, Bryce McGowan. We're going to bring them back. JT Thor as well. I did say I'm not letting anybody go, but Teo Maledon is triggered right now, and he's all the way down to a 70. Bro, if you have a bad attitude, get off my team. It's that simple, honestly. So let's go ahead and move on here to qualifying offers. PJ Washington, I forgot we can actually give him one of those. So that's nice. We don't have to pay him until next season. Same for Nick Richards, which is also good. I think we got a few guys we do need to pay, like Kelly Oubre Jr. is one of them. Let me go ahead and see who else is there. So I know the Hornets have the rights to Miles Bridges, but at the end of the day, I just don't want bro on my team. I'm not going to lie to you, man. So I'm good. We're going to keep it moving. Here's Kelly Oubre, no offers, expecting just under 16 M's. We're not going to do that. I will do a little bit less. Let's go ahead and say like 14, actually 13.99 is what we're going to do. We're going to make that a 2-year deal. Hopefully he will accept that. He actually said no. Okay, I guess let me come over here then. We're gonna make this just 15 flat, bro. Actually, no, we'll do 14.99 like that on a 3-year deal. Okay, cool. So Nick Richards got an offer here. I didn't see who it was to. I want to say the Kings maybe, but yeah, 2 years, 18.44. We can definitely match that. We're also gonna make sure we keep PJ Washington here. Don't want to lose him. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'll let you know if we get any more offers here that we have to match, but I think we're good to just go straight over here to player progression. So we just brought everybody back, man. LaMelo Ball up 5 to a 91 overall. We like to see it, man. We really like to see it. He's also gotten better defensively, continues to get better with his 3-point shooting. That's really nice. Victor Wembanyama coming in as an 83. Disgusting. Terry Rozier stays put. That's totally fine. Same for like Kelly Oubre. And who was the other person? It was Gordon Hayward, who went down 1 to a 78. Yeah, these are guys we're looking to trade, man. So not a whole lot of regression there out of them, which is nice. Mark Williams goes up 2 to an 80. We like to see that. Yeah, a lot of other people just staying put. And then we have a couple just +1s over here for guys who really aren't a big part of our plan. So also I did sign PJ Washington here to a 3-year, $42 million deal, just a little bit over that. Yeah, I just figured I might as well because he's going to need to get paid next season. So we might as well just do it right now, man, as it won't let us look at his contract. There it is. Yeah, so about 14 M's next season. Overall, I think that's a pretty good deal. So that's player progression, man. Let's come over here to the first official season where we can finally start to make some moves. All right, guys, so I'm going to try to trade Terry Rozier to the New York Knicks in exchange for a 2024 first-round pick that's unprotected, and then Evan Fournier. Yeah, I just think that they could really use that spark plug off the bench. You know, he would be their backup point guard, and really, just like I said, somebody who can put the ball through the hoop, man. So I think that would be a really good fit in New York. And we're willing to take on Evan Fournier's contract. Technically, there's another year on it, as you can see over here, but it's a team option, so we're not going to be accepting that. And yeah, let's go ahead and see if they will accept this deal here, and they will. Terry Rozier, thanks for your service. And I think that's it for right now, man. I really want to trade Kelly Oubre, but I can't until December 24th because I just re-signed him. So we're going to go to that date. Let's come over here to December 24th. We'll go ahead and see what the team is looking like, and then we'll probably go ahead and move on from Kelly Oubre Jr. Let's go ahead and do it. All right, guys, so we're 17-14 on the season. Honestly, a little too good for my liking. I still want to be bad for one more year here. So let's go ahead and trade a few of these guys that are making us too good. Kelly Oubre Jr., Gordon Hayward if I can. I was looking around earlier, couldn't find anything, but we're going to give it another swing, man. So let's get back to it. So I think the team I'm trying to send Kelly Oubre to is the Memphis Grizzlies. They actually just lost Dylan Brooks in free agency, so they have a big hole here at small forward. Right now, they do have Grady Dick, who's Greg Dickey in this game because he can't put in inappropriate words, whatever. But anyways, yeah, they got him right now, but I don't think he's ready just yet, especially because this is a team that would like to compete right now. So I think Kelly Oubre Jr. Isn't as good defensively, obviously, as Dylan Brooks. But if we come over here, let's go ahead and take a look at that. He's still a B+ perimeter defender, so not bad at all. We're going to get Luke Kennard here, who is on an expiring deal. Same thing as Evan Fournier. He has a team option, but we're not going to accept it. So yeah, I'm fine with taking that on. And if we can get this first round pick 2027 unprotected, then that would be really nice. Let's go ahead and see if they will accept it here. And they will. Kelly Oubre Jr., thanks for your service. All right, guys, so I looked all the way around the league and I couldn't find a single team where it made sense to trade Gordon Hayward. So I think since he's on an expiring deal, man, we're just going to go ahead and release him. Now, it probably is unrealistic to just go ahead and eat the whole $31.5 million deal. In real life, I think we would negotiate a buyout to where we don't have to pay the whole thing. But yeah, in this case, man, why not? Hopefully he'll go somewhere where he can just sign on a smaller deal and compete for something, man, because he's not going to do that this season here in Charlotte, that's for sure. So Gordon Hayward, man, wishing you the best of luck. And at the end of the day, it makes sense for us because we need to be bad. We're a little bit too good right now, but we just got rid of 3 good players here. We got rid of Terry Rozier, Kelly Oubre Jr., and Gordon Hayward. So we should be worse as we take a look at the rotation. It's LaMelo Ball, Evan Fournier, Cody Martin, Victor Wembanyama, and Nick Richards. It's actually going to be Mark Williams. Let's go ahead and do that. Hello. Then off the bench, we have Nick Richards. We have PJ Washington, Luke Kennard, James Bouknight, and we are going to make this a 10-man rotation because why not, man? We need to give some minutes to some of these younger guys and just see what they can do. So Bouknight's getting minutes. Jones is getting minutes. We'll see what's up there. These guys here, Bryce McGowan's, JT Thor, they're going to have to progress just off the floor. And if they do that, then maybe they can crack the rotation. But for now, we're good on it, man. So that's a look at the team. Those are our 3 moves. Let's go ahead and just simulate the rest of the season and see how it plays out. I guess so. I don't know what happened, but we finished 44-38, and I think we ended up making the play-in, which is not great, but oh well. You know, at the end of the day, it is what it is. So, Ja Morant wins MVP. Victor Wembanyama, Rookie of the Year. That's probably a big reason why we were not bad. He put up 22 and 9. We like to see it. I guess, you know, I still like to see it at the end of the day. I just, again, wish that we were worse this year, but it is what it is, man. Yeah, we're going to take a better look at all the stats here in a second. Brandon Miller's 6th man. As they have that little red patch there on the jersey. Has that always been there? I probably should know that. Like, my family lives in San Antonio. I lived there for most of my life. I don't really remember that being there. Y'all let me know, though. Yeah, Evan Mobley, Defensive Player of the Year. All right, let's go ahead and keep it moving. Do we have any All-NBA selections here? LaMelo Ball. We will take that. Yeah, All-NBA second team. That's nice. Is there anything else? Victor Wembanyama, All-NBA third team. Hey, man, if we could have just been bad for one more year, we paired these two up with another top pick. Come on now. Come on now. But oh, well. Hey, at the end of the day, we have 2 players where either of them could easily be the face of the franchise, so that's a good problem to have. All defensive second team for LaMelo Ball as well. We said the defense went up. Apparently, it went up a lot. That's good to see, man. Victor Wembanyama, all rookie first team, as you would expect. All right, man. Let's go ahead and keep it moving here. As we are the 6th seed. We didn't even make the play-in. We are actually already here in the tournament. Wild. As we go ahead and take a look at this over here, like we said, 44-38. Yeah, man. Ahead of schedule, without a doubt. I didn't want to be this good, but we're here now. So let's go ahead and see what it's looking like. LaMelo Ball, 28, 7, and 13. Okay, we round up around here. Shooting the ball more efficiently. Like I said, as soon as we're a decent team, this guy's going to have to shoot the ball more efficiently, and he's doing that, you know, so that's really good to see. Shooting that thing really well from deep per usual. Victor Wembanyama didn't really shoot it well from deep. That's a little disappointing, but still, though. I mean, 22 and 9. We'll definitely take that. 2.1 blocks. That's good to see. Even Mark Williams attempting some threes. Hey, it's not his game, but he's attempting them. One guy who is supposed to be attempting them, Luke Kennard, who we did get. Who do we end up trading over there? For the Memphis Grizzlies, that was Kelly Oubre. Yeah, so here's Luke Kennard now, 9 points per game. Solid stuff there. Evan Fournier, that Terry Rozier trade, he's here getting some PT, man. He wasn't getting much of that in New York, so shout out to him. Nick Richards off the bench, nice little 9 and 8. We like to see that, man. Like, these are solid stats. It's a little bit down for the per 36, but at the end of the day, still really solid. James Bouknight got a little bit more run here, and he ended up averaging 8 points. How did he shoot that thing from deep? About league average, not horrible. PJ Washington, I was kind of hoping this would be better, my boy. I'm not going to lie. I was kind of hoping it'd be better. But now he's coming off the bench, so I'm just not realizing that. Yeah, that's probably why. So here's a look at the rest of this here. You guys can pause it if you want. But let's come over here to this play-in. I'm sorry, not the play-in, because we're not in that. It's still wild to me. We're going up against the Atlanta Hawks. We should definitely lose this series because 2K loves the Atlanta Hawks, even though it's the same team. They got Onyeka Okongwu starting now. Yeah, same squad here. Let's go ahead and see if we can get out of this thing. I don't think we will, as we lose the first game. We lose the second game, the third game. I'm not even going to make adjustments because as we get swept. Yeah, at this point, man, it's just a slightly better pick. You know, the sooner we get out of the playoffs, the better. So, hey, we got some postseason experience. That's honestly a dub for us. So we'll take that, man. As we go ahead and take a look at this, we ended up losing to a team that might win it all. Let's go ahead and see very quickly. And they do. Like I said, the Atlanta Hawks, 2K loves them. Trae Young, Finals MVP. Alrighty, man. Let's keep it moving here with player retirements. LeBron James trying to retire. Not going to happen, my boy. Anything else here that really concerns us? Does not look like it. So let's go ahead and keep it moving here to the draft lottery and just see what that's looking like. So it's saying our 21st overall pick is supposed to go to the Spurs. That's not right. From all my research that I've seen, you guys can let me know if I'm wrong. But that pick should be ours. We also have the 23rd overall pick from New York. That's part of that Terry Rozier trade. So yeah, we should have 2 picks just outside the top 20. I'm going to go ahead and trade to get that one back from the Spurs. We're just going to give them a 2028 second round pick. It won't be used in this video, so that's totally fine. Let's go ahead and get this done. I do have trade override on, and there we go. All right, guys, so we're here at the NBA draft. Let's go ahead and see what we can get here with the 21st overall pick. I see Jens Hasselhoff. A guy out of Germany, 22 years old, which is not great, but he could be Bradley Beal, all NBA potential. Is there anything else better out there? There's a starter type of guy. There's Scottie Pippen, Hall of Fame. Hey, yo, we might have to get that, man. He's 21, out of Russia, 6'9". Hey, bro, we might have to go with Brendan Wagner, or Wagner, I guess it would be, right out of Germany. Yeah, I think that's the move, man. I think that's the move. I'm just going for potential. So let's go ahead and snag that, man. We need a small forward. Brendan Wagner, he might just be our guy. And I'm hoping that other guy is still here because it's just like one more pick. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and find Jens. He is 22, but still, if he could be an all-NBA type guy, his floor is a bench player, Damian Lee, which is fine, man. If it doesn't pan out, then it is what it is. But let's go ahead and just get him, see how it turns out. So apparently the rival to Victor Wembanyama got drafted in this year's draft, man. Ed Thomas, a 7'3" center who was an 84 overall at the age of 18, bro. Victor Wembanyama was 83 overall at the age of 19. This guy's the truth, apparently. Ed Thomas, all right, we're going to be watching him for sure on the Sacramento Kings. That's definitely crazy. But let's go ahead and check out our picks here. We got a 74 overall player here in Brandon Wagner, and then a 72 overall player here in Jens Hasselhoff. Not great. There were definitely some higher overall guys, but at the end of the day, man, I'm just going for potential because I have some guys in mind here that I might want to try to trade for or sign. So I think I'm already good in terms of like starters. I'm just mainly looking for guys who might be able to turn into something off the bench for us. We might strike out, but it is what it is. All right, so now we're here with team/player options. Mark Williams, definitely going to bring him back. Luke Kennard, definitely not going to bring him back. Same for Evan Fournier. Yeah, that's freeing up 34 M's, man. Yeah, we can do something nice here. We got James Bouknight, Kai Jones, JT Thor. We'll bring all of them back as well. That's good to see. Let's come over here to qualifying offers. LaMelo Ball, you best believe we're going to bring him back. All right, man, now we're here at free agency. And the guy that I want to get is Lonzo Ball, an unrestricted free agent. Let's go ahead and check out his offers here. Not a whole lot. Yeah, and I think this is about fair because in real life, Lonzo Ball is somebody who obviously is dealing with some injuries, has been dealing with them his entire career. And there's some questions to if he's going to be able to come back and be the same type of player or at least close to it. So there's a risk involved here. But man, the pairing of Lonzo and LaMelo Ball in the backcourt, I think that would be sick. So we're going to try to get him here. We're not going to pay this much though, man. I would love to get this down to like, honestly, like 20, let's go ahead and say like 8 would be great, which is still a lot. I know that this is an overpay in real life, but we're getting an 85 overall guy here with no injuries turned on, by the way. So I think it's worth it, man. In the realm of 2K, this is worth it here. So we're going to try to get this thing down to just under 28. I know he's not going to say yes to this, but I'm thinking if I make this a shorter deal, then maybe he will. Let's go ahead and see. If we make this a 2-year deal, it's still not quite enough. I guess we're paying Lonzo Ball, man. I just think this is too good to pass up on. It makes sense in real life. The pairing here, the price obviously doesn't make sense, but it's something that we're going to do, man. So let's go ahead and do it. We're going to make it 29.5 for Lonzo Ball. He will accept that, I'm sure, right? Yeah, there it is. Okay, cool. And now it looks like LaMelo Ball is prepared to accept an offer from the Pacers. Bro, we just brought in Lonzo, and you're going to tell me that you don't want to do that? Now we can't make it happen. Bro, not like this. Not like this, LaMelo. He wants 3 years, 128, man. I mean, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. It's like 40-some M's per year, bro. That's so tough. I really wanted to make that happen and bring in Lonzo Ball. Let's go ahead and see where Lonzo is at. Yeah, man, he's expecting like 33 M still. It's not going to happen unless we try to trade away some guys maybe making a little bit too much money. Let's go ahead and see real quick. Like Cody Martin, we can get rid of him for sure. Hopefully just for anything we can get. There's a first and second round pick. I don't think that's realistic. So I think we're going to do it and just maybe take away like the first round pick. If I can just get like a second for Cody Martin, I think that would be fair. So let's go ahead and find one of those here. Here's one for the Kings. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll get rid of this first round pick. We just want the second. Done deal. And now we have enough money, man. LaMelo Ball, Lonzo Ball, same deal here. Welcome to the team, man. So now looking at player progression, LaMelo Ball is up 2 to a 93 overall. Victor Wembanyama up 5 to an 88. We like to see that. Lonzo Ball up 2 to an 86. That's nice. Mark Williams up 2 to an 82. That's really good. Nick Richards stays put. PJ Washington stays put. He's somebody who might get moved. As much as I do like PJ, we might trade him for a small forward now because that's really what we need in our starting lineup. So I think that's what we're going to do. But we'll just go ahead and see what we can get for him. James Bouknight up 2 to a 75. Same for Kai Jones. That's nice. They'll be in the rotation now. We also have Brendan Wagner. This is our potential Scottie Pippen, I guess. Obviously staying put since he's just a rookie. JT Thor up 2. I said he'd have to progress off the floor. He's starting to do that, man. Still has a ways to go, but that's good to see. And then Jens Hasselhoff as well. All right, man. Let's go ahead and move on to season number 2, where, like I said, I got some trades in mind. Let's get into it. All right, guys, so the Wizards had the worst record in the league last year. I think they won like 18 games. I mean, they were very bad. Bradley Beal is gone. Kyle Kuzma is gone. They do have DeJounte Murray and Nicholas Claxton, along with Kristaps Porzingis, who's still here. But yeah, man, I think they're ready to hit the reset button. And if that's the case, Corey Kispert is kind of in that in-between range. He's 25 years old, on the last year of his deal. So do they want to commit and pay somebody probably for like a 3-4 year deal when it's not really going to fit the timeline? I think that was the perfect time to try to trade for Corey Kispert here. He's 2.5-star value. He would be that small forward for us, where I'm not expecting a whole lot. He's going to knock down some shots and just be like an average defender, which I don't think defense is our problem. We've got plenty of defense here with these top 3 guys. So yeah, man, that's what we're going to try to do here. I don't want to give up a whole lot. I'm going to give them Jens Hasselhoff, who I did kind of want to keep. But yeah, he's already 23 as a rookie, bro. He's got A- potential. That's something that I think would intrigue the Wizards here. And we're going to give them as many second round picks as it takes, man. I don't want to give up a first round pick. I probably can. I'm being greedy because look at how many I have. But yeah, if I can get away with it, I definitely will. Let's go ahead and see if I can, though. How many picks is this going to take here? There we go. Corey Kispert, welcome to the team. So the starting lineup is set. LaMelo Ball, Lonzo Ball, Corey Kispert, Victor Wembanyama, and Mark Williams. Off the bench now, we have Nick Richards, we have PJ Washington, we have James Bouknight. I think those are 3 solid enough players. We definitely still need a backup point guard. In terms of backup small forward, I didn't even notice he had all these tattoos. Yeah, we're going to give the minutes to Brendan Wagner because maybe he can emerge and become that Scottie Pippen guy for us. It's crazy, I know. But yeah, if he can do that, then that would be great. Does he have like is that a Space Jam tattoo by any chance? I see like the purple and the red. I don't know if those are like the Monstars. I might be tripping. It might not be. But yeah, we're going to give him minutes as our backup small forward. So all we're looking for is a backup point guard. Let's go ahead and see what's out there. So I couldn't find a backup point guard. That's why I was coming over here to free agency. And bro, this is why 2K is such a broken game. Like OG Anunoby is just sitting here only expecting like 8.5. I could do that very, very easily. And I want to, man, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to refrain. All I need is a backup point guard here. And we've got a pretty decent selection. I mean, Taylor Horton-Tucker is somebody who's intriguing because he's only 23 years old. But at the end of the day, I think I'm just going to go for the vet, man. We're going to go with Dennis Schroeder. Safe, simple, realistic. He's expecting about 4 M's. We're going to knock that down just a little bit, though, my boy. We're going to knock this down to like a 3.5 here. See if he will accept it. He will. And just like that, man, that is our team here. As we go ahead and take a look at this, should be a 10-man rotation. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and take away minutes from Kai Jones as much as I do like him. Hook him. We're going to give some minutes to Brendan Wagner because I want to see what's there, man. He had Hall of Fame potential towards the end of the first round. We got to check him out. So, yeah, man, that is the squad. We got LaMelo Ball, Lonzo Ball, Corey Kispert, Victor Wembanyama, and Mark Williams as the starting lineup. I think it's really solid. Off the bench, Nick Richards, PJ Washington, Dennis Schroeder, James Bouknight, and Brendan Wagner. All right, man, that's all that we got to do. Let's go ahead and simulate this regular season and just see how it plays out. All right, guys, so we went 56-26 on the season. I thought we'd be good, but that might have surpassed my expectations just a little bit. There's a lot of reasons to be excited in Charlotte for sure, but we got to turn that into some postseason success, man. That's for sure. Before we get into that, though, let's check out these awards. Luka Doncic MVP, Ed Thomas Rookie of the Year. That is the guy that I said we need to keep an eye out for. The arch nemesis for Victor Wembanyama, averaging 15 and 10. It's all right. It's all right. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm just hating. But, yeah, is there anything here that concerns us? Doesn't look like there is. All right, cool, man. Let's go ahead and keep it moving. Do we have anybody on the All-NBA teams? We definitely should. Yeah, Victor Wembanyama, All-NBA second team. We like to see it. LaMelo Ball, All-NBA third team. I think they just switched. I'm pretty sure that's what they had last year, but just reversed there. So cool to see. Lonzo Ball, All-Defensive first team. Victor Wembanyama should be here as well, right? There it is. All-Defensive second team, man. Hey, the boys are hooping. I like to see it. Did we have anybody on the all rookie teams? What was our Scottie Pippen guy? No, that's fine. I don't think we gave him enough minutes, which is totally cool. So we are the number 3 seed with 56 wins. That's pretty crazy. Let's go ahead and check out the standings here. Yeah, okay. I guess there's some better teams in the league right now. The Atlanta Hawks and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Why am I surprised? It's always them. The Cavs make sense, bro. The Hawks, I say this every rebuild. Oh, they signed OG Anunoby. I said somebody would. They went ahead and did it. Tough, man. Tough. And then the Cavaliers, same squad, plus Jonathan Isaac and Jonas Valanciunas. Yikes. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and check out the stats here, see what it's looking like. As we have LaMelo Ball, 27 points, 10 assists, 5 rebounds, shooting that ball really well, man. That's exactly what I wanted to see out of LaMelo. Oh, 45.2% from deep. Chill, bro. Chill. That's crazy. Victor Wembanyama. Hey, I said that first year I was disappointed with his three-point shooting. Yeah, he shot a lot better. I figured that was just a little bit of a fluke, bro. Getting adjusted to the NBA, you feel me? But now he's knocking them things down. So's Lonzo Ball, 39.3%. Yeah, Dennis Schroeder ended up being really nice off the bench for us. I like that addition. 10 points. No disrespect to Taylor Horton-Tucker, but I just thought this was a better fit, man. And it looks like I was right, man. 4 assists. We round up around here. That's nice. Corey Kispert, just a little something, you know, a little 10 points per game as our starter. Wasn't expecting a whole lot out of him, but he shot the ball really well from deep. That's all that I'm looking for out of him, man. So we'll definitely take that. Mark Williams, about 10 and 8. That's totally fine. We like to see that. James Bouknight continues to just be solid, bro. I mean, honestly, solid. Above league average from deep. Slightly better than last year. Yeah, okay, first time above league average. So shout out to him, man. That's actually been a really nice development. Nick Richards continues to do his thing off the bench. PJ Washington, I was thinking about trading him just because I didn't know what the fit would be. But hey, we might do that next season. We'll just see, man. And then Brendan Wagner, our Scottie Pippen. 11 minutes, he had 3 points. He also didn't shoot well from anywhere, from deep, from the floor. Didn't really matter. It's his rookie year. I'm going to give him a bit of a pass here. But, yeah, you got to show me something, Brendan. That's for sure. JT Thor, Kai Jones, the rest of these guys. Oh, we have Kemba Walker on the team. Hey, man, the return of Kemba Walker. I actually love that. Now I kind of wish we were competing for a championship this year. I mean, we kind of are, but it probably won't happen this year. Either way, though, if we could win with Kemba Walker, that'd be nice. I'm going to try to bring him back next year. We'll see what happens. But all right, we're going up against the Orlando Magic. Let's go ahead and check out this matchup here. It is Cole Anthony, Jalen Suggs, Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr. Same squad in real life, man. Let's go ahead and check this thing out here as we're going to take this game by game. I could shorten the rotation, but I think we're good, man. Yeah, we should beat these boys in like 5, honestly, as it's 2-1 now. 3-1, okay. There we go. Yep, beat them in 5. Hey, man, I know my 2K as we're going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers, and yeah, now we need to shorten that rotation. Let's make that a 9-man here and give a lot more minutes. I actually want LaMelo Ball getting the most minutes. I thought it was Lonzo for a second. I was confused. But yeah, I think I'm good with that, but I want to give some more minutes to some of these other guys. Let's go ahead and see what we can do here as we're going to go ahead and take this down just a little bit. Yeah, we're good with it like that. Victor Wembanyama, need a lot more minutes for you, my boy. Lonzo Ball. I'm going to be getting that confused this entire video. Corey Kispert, we can bump that up just a smidge, man. I mean, he's starting. Come on now. But yeah, I think that's pretty much solid. Let's go ahead and just try our luck, honestly. Not expecting a whole lot. As you take a look at the team, we already showed it earlier. Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, Jonathan Isaac, Evan Mobley, and Jared Allen. Yeah, that team is really good, man. All right, let's go ahead and take this thing game by game. As we win the first game, we win the second game, the third game. Wait. We clean swept them, boys? Okay, it's serious now. Yeah, nah, it's wraps for the league. It's wraps for the league. If we are sweeping the Cleveland Cavaliers, man, for those who watch my realistic rebuilds, you guys know it is so tough to beat the Cavs. To sweep them, it's GG's, bro. It's GG's, honestly. The Atlanta Hawks, Trae Young, OG Anunoby, AJ Griffin, Sadiq Bey, Kevon Looney. Yeah, man, we should beat up on these boys. If we're sweeping the Hawks, we should be able to sweep this team, if not beat them in like 5. Actually, okay, let me calm down. They beat us there. Okay, way to bounce back, boys. 2-1, yep. 2-2, okay. 3-2, no game 7s round here, man. Come on. All right, we got game 7. And what do I need to do? I think I need to take this to shorten this rotation here. James Bouknight, you might have to go entirely, my boy. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. As I messed up by not giving more minutes for LaMelo Ball. Hello? Yeah, let's do that, man. Let's give some more minutes there, some more minutes to Mark Williams as well, and I guess just a little bit more to Nick Richards and PJ Washington. Yeah, I think that's the game plan, man. Let's go ahead and simcast this thing, see if we can make it to the NBA Finals in year 2. That would be insane. As we lose the first quarter, okay, we tie it up there. We're hanging around, but we're running out of time, boys. Almost had the comeback, but we end up losing. Tough, man. Tough. Okay, so it's the Hawks and the Warriors here in the finals, and the Atlanta Hawks win it all. We could have won that thing, man. We would have dominated the Warriors. I mean, they did, so we definitely would have. Tough. Okay. Hey, man, at the end of the day, though, that is a really good second season for the Charlotte Hornets. To reach the Eastern Conference Finals and be 1 game away from beating the team that went on to win it all, yeah, man, that's a pretty good start. Taking a look at retirements here at this point, anybody that wants to retire, you can go ahead and retire. Since we're like 3 years into the future now. So let's come over here to the draft lottery, see what we got. As honestly, man, I'm just looking to package these and try to get some better players at the end of the day. That's all that I'm looking to do. So let's go ahead and just see what kind of picks we have. We do have the 28th overall pick, and that's it for us. Okay, cool. So I was trying to trade that pick, but we really don't have anybody to package it with. We got a lot of guys on expiring deals. Yeah, there's like PJ Washington, who I was looking to move on from either way. But checking this out here, there's not a whole lot that I love. There's Buddy Hield, but he's going to regress a little bit, I would imagine. So they'll probably end up being the same. Yeah, man, I think we're just going to stay put right now. I guess make the selection, unless we want like Grant Williams. Like, that's just a wash at the end of the day. So I think we're staying put. We're going to go ahead and make our pick here and just keep it moving. We're going to go with Johnny Kennedy, 6'5" shooting guard. He's got really good size. We need like some more help in the backcourt, potentially a backup point guard, which he could be for us. 20 years old. His potential is an all-star for his ceiling. Floor is Andre Roberson, which lets me know he can't shoot the ball very well. But it is what it is, man. We're going to go ahead and snag him here. Let's see what he ends up being. 71. Great. All right. Yeah, that's a bit of an L, but oh well. Let's go ahead and see Victor Wembanyama. We are accepting his option, of course. Mark Williams as well. Easy decisions. Let's go ahead and see qualifying offers here. Kai Jones, James Bouknight, Corey Kispert. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do the qualifying for all of those boys there. Although Kai Jones, man, we might have to move on from him because he's making some money. I'm not going to lie to you. Let's go ahead and see who we need to bring back here. Let me find out. And we really don't have to bring back anyone, man. So we're going to try to snag Shake Milton here with our mid-level exception. He's expecting 6.47. Yeah, we're going to knock that thing down just a little bit, my boy. Actually, a bit. Let's go ahead and knock this down to like a little 4.99 if I can do that. I might be getting a little greedy. Yeah, I am. All right. Let's make this like a 5.25. I like to do it in quarters. I don't know why. Actually, we'll make it a 5.5. Is he going to accept it? Looks like he will. We just got to see if we need to match anything, essentially. So let's go ahead and do that. And actually, we're also going to sign Nick Richards here, 7.5, 2 years. I think that's totally fair. It looks like the only person we don't have money for is James Bouknight. He was expecting like 11 M's. So we're just going to replace him, man. Backup shooting guard. We're going to go after Karis LeVert here. only expecting 2 M's. Yeah, he's towards that point of his career, 30 years old, where he's probably just looking to compete, man. So yeah, this is an easy deal. Let's go ahead and do that. And apparently I messed up because we also could not bring back Corey Kispert. Yeah, that's a major L on my part. But at the end of the day, I was kind of thinking about replacing our starting small forward either way. So we're going to do that. But still, to let him walk, man, yeah, that's a big L on my part. I'm not great at this salary cap stuff, but that's a big mistake. Either way, though, let's go ahead and check this out. LaMelo Ball up 1 to a 94. Victor Wembanyama up 5 to a 93. Hey, if these two guys are hooping, it don't even matter who else is on the squad, if we being honest. We also got Lonzo Ball staying put. Mark Williams up 2 to an 84. That's nice. These guys here staying put. Nick Richards, Shake Milton, PJ Washington. Karis LeVert goes down 1. That's totally fine. Brendan Wagner up 1. I was kind of hoping it'd be more, but oh well. And then Johnny Kennedy is staying put at a 71. So yeah, we lost 2 rotational players, 1 starter, 1 bench guy in Kispert and Bouknight. We got some work to do. Let's go ahead and try to replace them. So this is the trade I'm trying to pull off, man. PJ Washington and Johnny Kennedy, who I didn't even want at the end of the day. I was trying to trade that pick, plus a first-round pick here in 2028 for Ochai Agbaji and Isaiah Stewart on the Utah Jazz. This is a team that was in the play-in last season, still looking for any sort of draft capital they can get. So we're going to give them that, plus a young player. I think they would do this deal. Hopefully, let's go ahead and see. They're saying no. They want us to give them another first-round pick, and they'll give us Buddy Hield, bro. Like, is that even realistic at that point? I don't know if it is, but at the end of the day, like, if they're just trying to get off contracts and stuff, then I guess they're getting 2 first-round picks. I mean, it's kind of similar to the trade they made in real life. You know, they gave up like half their team in that 3-team deal with the Lakers and Timberwolves. So let's go ahead and just do it, man. We'll take it. And I think that's all we need to do, honestly, man. I don't want to make too many changes because I already did a lot, losing 2 guys in the offseason. But we got Lonzo Ball, LaMelo Ball, Ochai Agbaji, Victor Wembanyama, and Mark Williams as our starting lineup. I think that's good. Off the bench, we got Isaiah Stewart, Nick Richards, Buddy Hield, Shake Milton, and Karis LeVert rounding out the 10-man rotation. The bench, to me, looks solid. We got Shake Milton at the 1, Buddy Hield at the 2, Karis LeVert at the 3. We have Isaiah Stewart at the 4, and then Nick Richards at the 5, man. I think it's solid. We don't have a whole lot of defense off the bench, but it is what it is, man. Let's go ahead and just simulate this regular season and just see how it all plays out. So we ended up going 72-10, man. Absolute insanity. And a big reason for that is Victor Wembanyama, 26, 11, 4, and 2. Yeah, man, he's an absolute monster. I have no doubt that we can win a championship this year. As we take a look at the rest of this year, yeah, let's go ahead and skip it. As I said, 72-10. Yeah, that's still crazy to me. We better get coach and exec of the year as we check this out here. Yeah, All-NBA first team for Victor Wembanyama, of course. Second team for LaMelo Ball. Let's go ahead and see defensive teams. We should have some stuff. Victor Wembanyama, all defensive first team. That's nice. Lonzo Ball, all defensive second team. Hey, man, the boys are absolutely hooping right now. Let's go ahead and just see, I guess, what our biggest competition is. Let's go ahead and find out. The Atlanta Hawks, 58 wins, and the Houston Rockets. Okay, so the Hawks have that guy, Brandon Podkolzin, I guess. Also Miles Bridges. Okay, interesting. And then the Houston Rockets, who do they have? They have Corey Dawson now instead of Kevin Porter Jr., I guess, and also Kyle Kuzma, who they got after the very first offseason, so he's been there for a little while. All right, man, let's go ahead and take a very quick look at the stats here. Just for those who are interested, our leading scorer, Victor Wembanyama, man. We already said his stats. Yeah, they're insane. LaMelo Ball, also insane. 26, 12, and 5. Shooting that ball efficiently once again, man. And yeah, they're all shooting well from deep. Jeez, man. That's insane. That's insane. Our top 5 players in terms of scoring are all shooting that 3 ball really, really well, man. So yeah, that was a really nice addition to make that big trade there. Ochai Agbaji, 14 points per game. That's nice. Buddy Hield, 12 points per game. They actually wanted to start him originally instead of Ochai, but I went ahead and got him instead just because the defense is better than that of Buddy Hield. So yeah, man, that's pretty much a look at the stats here. As you guys can see, make sure to pause it if you want to check out the rest of it. But let's get right into it here. This is our 3rd and hopefully final season. If we can win this, then we're done. If not, we're going to keep it rolling as we're going up against the Chicago Bulls. Let's go ahead and see, man. They have Terrence Mann, Jaylen Brown, Zach LaVine, Sadiq Bey, and Mitchell Robinson. Okay, that's a really interesting, different team. I mean, the only guy who's really there in real life is Zach LaVine in terms of the starting lineup. Yeah, that's interesting, but we're better, man. I mean, come on now. We have two guys who are probably like top 5 overall in the league with LaMelo Ball and Victor Wembanyama. So we should be sweeping these boys, honestly, as we're up 3-0. Okay, we lost the game. Okay, there we go. I was going to say. All right, so now we're going up against the Boston Celtics. Who did they have on the squad? It's Donovan Mitchell. Okay, Jalen Suggs, Jason Tatum, Brandon Ingram, and Robert Williams III. Yo, that's a crazy team. They lost Jaylen Brown and said, so what? Donovan Mitchell, Brandon Ingram. Yeah, that's insane. All right, let's go ahead and get into it, man. I'm a little bit scared. I'm not going to lie. As we win the first game, we win the second game. Oh, okay, there we go. We lost one game. I was going to say, but okay. Beat them boys in 5. I think it's meant to be, bro. I think it's meant to be this season. We have LaMelo Ball, Victor Wembanyama, and we also have 2K Lonzo. So yeah, nah, there's no beating us. Except this Cavs team could. Darius Garland, Emmanuel Quickly, Jonathan Isaac, Evan Mobley, and Jared Allen. Actually, they lost Donovan Mitchell. I forgot about that. So I'm not as worried about it, man. And we swept them. Didn't we sweep them like last year, I think? Yeah, man. Let's go ahead and do that again. 2-1. Okay. 3-1. I haven't even shortened the rotation, but it doesn't matter. We're going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. They got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Josh Giddey, Jet Howard, Jalen Williams, and Miles Turner now in the mix. Hey, that's a pretty good team, but we're better, man, as we win the first game here. The second game, yeah, man, there's no stopping the Charlotte Hornets. Let's go, as we have won a championship in year number 3. LaMelo Ball, Finals MVP, 24 points, 4 rebounds, 14 assists. Killing it, man. Killing it. All right, man. So that was a really fun rebuild to do. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe. 80% of y'all watching these videos are not subscribed. So if y'all could hit that button, it really means a lot to me, man, as I continue to try to grow this channel. This has been 2KJ. Blessings.